My name is Ken, and welcome back to my continuing Satisfactory series on Update 8 Experimental. This is episode 6, and if you'd like to catch up from the beginning, a link to episode 1 is in the description. In this episode, we're automating steel ingots, pipes, and beams. The factory must grow, so let's get started. This is live stream number 6, or episode number 6, depending on how you're watching this. And we got a lot done last couple episodes, last couple streams. I want to walk through it real quick and then make our plan for today. I mean, really it just boils down to these items filling up right here in our new central storage. We got the last items hooked up. We also hooked up quartz and deuterium. And yeah, this is looking great. But really, plan is, for this episode, we've got to do some cleanup. We've got some problems. It's because it's Lumen, but also eyes wide open. I knew this was going to be an issue, but it's dark in here. We have some fix up to do. We kind of just threw some stuff together. You know, we kind of prioritized function over form. And so we're going to take a day and do some cleanup. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we can do is launch ourselves Milestone, which is for, I think, tractors. So yeah, let's launch this up. All right. There she goes. And we'll get it talking to by Ava.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Next one that we can also launch straight away is steel. Now, I really want to be working steel, right? I want to progress our tech big time, add to the base, but unfortunately, we've got to fix that underfloor up, but it'll give us a chance to see how Lumen works. In the meantime, let's see what we can knock out with our MAM. We can grab our zip line, which is great. We're going to be making one of those. Let's just make it right now. What do we need? We just need some quick wire, which we should have. Yeah, actually, I don't know if we have. Let's check on that, because we're going to need some to progress the tech. Let's see. We've got our quick wire coming in here. I don't know if it's overflowing yet. We might have a level 1 belt causing this throughput issue somewhere. And is it right here? It looks like it is. There's definitely one somewhere else too. Let's see, right here. Okay, so those are all mark 1s. So that's where we fixed it. Now we have a steady stream like we need. So that'll actually fill up. So now we should be heading into overflow. Perfect. Right here. We got a smart splitter set up here, and once the line overflows, the extra gets kicked off to the side and heads downstairs. All right. So let's follow it and see what we got going. The extra, I believe, should be, where is it? Right here, along the back. So we go down here, merge there, and then looks like we actually didn't set this one up because it's all syncing. What we need, what do we have here? That's just a regular splitter. So yeah, we didn't set it up. I'm glad we checked. All right, forward is overflow, and to the right is gonna be quick wire. All right. So off to the right now is going to be quick wire. We just have, there it goes. All right, we put it in place, but we did not. We forgot to put the smart splitter in. All right, great. Now this line should head, we have to definitely make sure it's a Mark II, because with quick wire is a very high volume material. And this whole line is our materials bank. Whatever doesn't get sunk heads down here to our line. There we go. Oh, good. One of the ones up in the front. And we should be right. There we are. There's our quick wire. We don't have much, but he's all set up. Really looking forward to this priority power switch. That's new to update 8. I want to get that going. I'm not sure exactly how I would use it on this base. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe there's a nice way that we can integrate this idea. Power slugs, can we knock this out? Knock it out. All right, great. Deuterium. We can't unlock that yet. Can grab this. Stun rebar. Nice. We need to hook up concrete into our base. Right now we just have a little side operation, but he needs to be hooked up and he needs to be syncing correctly and working the way he should. So we'll do that as well. All right. New zip line. Check this out. Not really conducive. These very close power poles are not conducive to zip lining. All right, that'll make traversing distances pretty cool and fast. It's pretty fun. And then there definitely were some changes made to in update 8 with this zip line. So they work on the new power pylons, which we'll get to, not today. And then they also work on the wall-mounted lines without actually, they go from node to node. They travel over the nodes, which is great, or will be great. Let's do a little shopping, actually. Okay, we saved 2 from last time. All right, we need to increase our ability to make lights. Unavailable. We need, okay, steel production for that light. Damn. You know what this means? I don't really want to get, yeah, well, this is the light that I really want to use a lot of. I mean, also this, but I think that means that we need to set up our steel. One thing at a time. Let's move the concrete over first, and then second, we will get steel rolling. Now, what is concrete's journey? Concrete, unlike most raw resources, doesn't actually have to be smelted. So concrete does not have to go into our smelting / refining row. So the limestone is just gonna head right into this main constructor line, and then the finished concrete we'll loop that in right here, most likely, into our assembler manufacturer line. So limestone comes into the constructor line, finished concrete comes out and heads over to our friends on the assembler line, ready and willing and waiting for encased beams and heavy modular frames when we get there. What side are we going to put our concrete in? We'll set him up over here. And then do we need to go onto the second floor with him? I don't see why not. Nah. Yeah, we'll put him down here at the end so we kind of match up what we got started over here. Now, the big question is, how many do we need? So we will need 10 eventually. How many do we need right now, though? 45. We're feeding it at 120. So 20 divided by 45. We need 3. Concrete. All right. No power because we didn't hook this up. We're gonna go ahead and hook it up. Okay. Let's handle the inputs first. Get those out of the way. I think the next line in, of course, has got to be on top of this line that our quartz is sitting at. So we need a smart splitter. And then a regular splitter. Here. And then there. Okay, number one. Number two. And then we can get rid of these. All right. There's the inputs. Let's get rid of this abomination unto the Lord. And now for the outputs. And then we are already eating 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got to go up 5. Mark 1s. And that's it for the concrete. Now we got to go into our dungeon and route that bad boy over to where his home will be on the assembler line. So from here all the way over to here. Pretty much just delete this all right now. That box is full of concrete. If that's enough. It is enough. Sometimes if it won't place or lock in, you have to look at least a piece of the node, and then it'll remember that there's a node under there. Let's do that last. We'll get it all set, but we won't actually hook it up. Okay, cool. And then that'll feed right into there when we're ready for it to. And we'll have some fun, follow it through the factory, make sure it's working. It's producing. Let's go ahead and hook up power. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, it's getting dark. Looking pretty. That orange glow over there is super interesting. Sorry. Tapping thumbnails. Whatever it takes, bro. And that is really cool looking. There's some yellow power slugs. Those are easy to see. There's a blue one. There's another blue one. There's another yellow one. I think Lumen made power slugs really easy to see. Good times. All right. Sorry, got distracted by the prettiness of Satisfactory. Looks like it's gonna be that guy over to that guy. And I don't really want to take much more around here, although we could. All right, that's already placed, so we could go a level underneath him. Yeah, okay, that should be really easy and really fast. So this and that. All right, we're moving. Let's see, how much distance do we get? Quite a lot, actually. We'll go to there. Oh, Lord. All right. The worst part is we're definitely going to have to go through and upgrade that all to Mark II when we get a minute. Okay, concrete here. We definitely need this for our entire system to work. And we'll do one here. So second from the end. This bad boy right here. Control, replace it with the smart splitter. Forward is overflow, and we're going to do concrete. The right. Right there is our friend. And he goes down this beautiful line. All we got to do is hook up the goods. Limestone goes in. All right, let's see how. Let's track it down. On the correct side. Watch the limestone go. All right, baby, nice and slow. Gonna come up all the way down to these bad boys here on the end. Here she comes. Down she goes. Yes. And there we go. Concrete out the side. All right, we're gonna get to follow you, lone piece of concrete. All the way. We're gonna follow you all the way to storage. And then we know we have done our job correctly. There he is. There's our friend. Coming around on that slow-ass Mark 1. All right, and then the next stop should be overflow. And then when it comes time to build encased industrial beams or whatnot, concrete's ready. It's right there. Encased industrial beams will be next. The next thing for concrete. Are you coming, buddy? There you are. And we head to the center line. And then get merged out here at the end. Yes. Yes. Mark 1 belts are so slow. There they are. On the other side. There's the silica. Concrete is there. All right. Here's our friend. Now we have concrete. But now that the concrete is set up in storage, let's move it over. Okay, concrete is officially moved over. Now it's time for steel. And that means we get to launch our next milestone. So we need a little bit more rotors. Do we have them? We do. Here we go.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Okay. Oh, wow. Power towers. I didn't realize they were so early. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump straight steel beams here. That's our goal. Time to automate some steel, baby. From here on out, we're going to put down some foundries. Yeah. And this works anyway. It's right on a break. Not all of them are. Right on a tile. So let's do this. All right, that's the steel line, baby. That is hefty. but no longer than our constructor line. Okay, so inputs first, and for that we're gonna need iron ingots, no, iron ore, because, oh, damn. Yeah, I was hoping to get solid, we haven't even done any hard drives, and I was hoping to get solid steel ingots and use those, that recipe. We're gonna get this hard drive and take care of the local wildlife. Super graceful. Bring your pretty face to my stun baton. I missed. They didn't miss. You know, this strategy is not working. And, you know, I knew that guy was over there. All right, it had to happen sometime. All right, let's go. No, look, I'm just testing an update 8 change. And that change is when you die, you get your equipment back. Gotcha. All right, 10 minutes. We'll see what we spent all this time doing. The input for the coal is going to be the same no matter what. The other solid steel, yeah, we feed iron ingots in. So it's either going to be iron ore or iron ingots. Nice thing about this bus system that we're using is that it doesn't really matter all that much. I just disconnect from one and connect to the other. So yeah, I'll set this up with regular steel ingots if we don't happen to get insanely lucky with that one hard drive. I'm not going to go hard drive hunting and go for that, because when I do get it, whenever I get it, the switchover is going to be pretty easy. All right. Okay, we are how many up? 7, 8. We're the 8th one up. All right, so we'll remember that. All right, let's build these bad boys. We'll do coal in the first. Where's my green line? There we are. All right. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Yeah, there's coal. Let's hook up the outputs. Are we using level 2 here? I don't think we are. So steel is going to be level 2. That MAM research. Oh, I knew it. Okay, let's cross our fingers. What are the chances? Come on. Fix It needs a new pair of shoes. No. So sad. Oh, Caterium wire. So silly. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see us using any of these anytime soon. So let's just pick that one because that one's the least horrifying of them. That copper one wasn't too bad. Copper ingot one. We'll switch all of our steel over to that other recipe very, very quickly and easily when the time comes. Again, the whole point of going to all this trouble is that kind of flexibility. Going to all this trouble, I mean, and by trouble, I mean setting up our factory this way. Hey, look, I made a death trap. Well, I've already died, so I guess I popped that cherry, got that out of the way. We need to set up the other input. I believe we have an unused iron ore for pretty much expressly this purpose. And by the way, the reason that we're doing this steel ingot is so that all of the steel that we'll need for this entire factory, if we use the solid steel ingot to make that steel, then we will only need 780 exactly coal coming in, which is one Mark V line. Perfect. And so we will be doing that. Otherwise, I need 2 of these lines to be coal. And yeah, I think it'll be more efficient for us to do that. And we have the extra iron. We have way more iron than we need. So it makes sense to use what we've got. All right, that should be steel. Steel's coming through here. And it's number 2. The number 2 hole right next to Ethereum. And where does it need to go? All right, well, it needs to go into our constructor line. Needs to be none. Needs to be none. All right. I think that does the trick. Over here. And looks like there's a few items that got forgotten to be hooked up. But that's why we check, right? Let's see, we're merging here and merging there. That comes in really, let me think. Can we fit a merger in here? Hell yeah. I mean, no, actually. Almost. But we could come out this way. I actually never really liked how we set this. We built this setup first, and then we built this one over here. So let's just take them a minute and make a match. I know we're going on a horrible tangent, but these things need to be fixed. Okay, we come straight. Why am I doing that? That seems a little silly. It's not even straight. It's redoing both of them. I wanted to go straight down the middle line, but I don't know why we're making things so difficult on ourselves. Am I this lucky? Is this straight? I am. Crazy. Okay, that doesn't set off my many mental problems. Okay, moving on. Moving back. Now, does this one line up? No. No, no, no. No, it does not. That's okay. It'll be fine. Famous last words. Okay. All those items are finally being dealt with. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I don't even remember what I was doing. We were hooking the steel up to the constructor line. And we realized when we were going to set the overflow that I hadn't set any of the other overflows. So we set those overflows, and then we followed the overflows and realized that there was a problem down there and it wasn't fixed. And then while we were fixing that problem, we saw that the inputs for that bank of awesome sinks were really crappily put together. So we went to fix that problem. And when we went to go see what I had done on the other bank of awesome sinks, we saw that that wasn't lined up. So we fixed that problem. And then we backtracked, fixed all the problems back to where we were. Whew. Crazy. I like it. It makes this game fun. Probably not fun to watch. Fun to do. Okay. Steel is in place on the top. So we'll put some on one side and some on the other. I think second floor, you know, and let's go ahead and do, we're planning for 270, right? And so let's see what we want to do here. Yeah, 3 and 3. It's almost like they did that on purpose. We'll build 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. I mean, we're building our steel factory right now. We're just adding on to the existing. 1, 2. No. Reinforced iron plate shortage. I mean, honestly, this reinforced iron plate shortage is the only downside that I've run into with this factory. Finally, got a little bit more there. Doesn't seem like a lot more. But, I mean, but really, that's just because I didn't balance it correctly. I was over making cable, and it threw me off when we got that stitched reinforced plates recipe. I still, I love it. I'm glad we did it because the screws would be screwing us. Yeah, we'll do beams. Beams off this side. And these are going to be pipes. Pipes. Pops. These are all going to leach off of the steel line, which we know to be that one. Okay, those are done on that side. Let's go ahead and do the outputs since we're over here. And our output is actually, we're getting fat. Are we? We using these? Yeah, that's a crystal. What's this? That's iron rods, crystal. White pillows, brown pillows. My pillows. So we gotta go up. Okay, that's our line. Can't stop, won't stop. Other side. Inputs are done. Did I set them? I did not. Did I build power for them? I did not. I did not build power for them. I did not. Power's in. Now outputs. And then down here. I think 1, 2. Yeah. And then, oh, I gotta build him. Okay, that is good. It's all Mark 1s, which is poor, but we're doing what we can with what we have. Steel pipe, steel beam. They're built and they're on the ends. And they both have to be moved over to the monster. Okay. This is turning into quite a beast. We already there? We're there. We only have 1 hole left. Giggity. I painted us into this box, so we're gonna go with it. Not a lot we can do except just kind of get some check. Overflow is in. They're in. Bad news is we're gonna have to add on to our little setup downstairs to handle this overflow. Okay, let's handle this extra problem that I've given myself. There's room under here. Kinda. That's ugly. Oh, it links! Oh God. Okay, listen real carefully. Listen, I'm gonna turn off the music. Okay. That sound? That's a sound of me saving about 45 minutes of work. That's what that sound is. It's so beautiful that I want to hear it 6 more times. I got so excited that the merges work that I just realized that the splits won't work, and I got sad. But we'll figure it out. Okay, and actually, looks pretty cool. Now, a little reminder, we had 3 inputs coming in, merging onto the same line. Then we had 1, 2, 3 splitters splitting out whatever got overflowed into the correct place. Now, we have 6 coming in. So we need to somehow... Now we can split them off to the left. Wonder if I floor hole it so we can keep the same sort of aesthetic. Thinking either we come over the top, which I'd rather not do because remember, we're gonna build ourselves a walkway through here. So we're gonna have to do a subfloor to the subfloor, which isn't the worst thing ever, because we got to get some items over to these banks. Let's put our extra boy here, right? Because we already have 1 extra boy. Don't we? Yes. The AI limiter, I think. Yeah. So our second extra boy is going to be right under the AI limiter, which I think is here. All right, we don't need this. So this is the bottom one, or the extra. All right, he's handled, and he's gonna go down with his friend, the extra AI limiter. This column is taken for now. Okay, so that means that we need to pack all three of these into all three of these. One in the center. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. Okay, we'll see if I'm a genius. We already know the answer to that. Answer is yes. This isn't the genius part. This is me just not knowing what button to push. Okay, time for a subfloor to the subfloor. That's okay. We won't talk about this. We don't talk about Bruno. I have kids. Give me a break. Who's getting double? And everybody is, right? Everybody is in this back row. Front row's not getting doubled. Back row is. And I want to place it so that we keep our same aesthetic. Gotta be there. Oh, that looks ridiculous. But that's it. That's the money shot. Get in your home. Oh my God. Oh, sad day. We're not going to be able to do that for all of them. Because they're not offset like this. They're on a line. Bet you one of you smart people saw that before me. Here's the genius part. I know you've been waiting. Ready? Damn, I'm good. Sometimes. Little cleanup. All right, back to work. Job never stops for Fix It. That was cool. Kinda. Look at that. Super cool. Do I not have my light on? No, I do. The green lights up the sides like that. The belts. The green from the hologram. All right. Let's hook up this subfloor. Oh, hey. It does provide us an opportunity to not have to go down one, which would be some clipping, but I mean, I'm not scared of no ghosts. Not real clipping, it's fake clipping. Just that. Not a big deal. We'll leave these here so we remember, out of remembrance. We have to do kind of the worst part, and that's setting these up. Let's do beams first. Let's see, we put our concrete down. So we have this sort of infrastructure in place. I think we can use it. Yes, let's use it. Let's go beams close to the ceiling. Okay, beams are done. And now let's do our friend the pipes. Okay, now pipes we're making on the opposite side, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. They're here. Tell me, are you going to hook right in? Oh, you almost did. Oh, you do. Nice and straight, too. Well, that's done. We're hooked up. That means we put the first one in. That's the beams. This one's the beams. And the first one still had room. So he's going to go down here. He's going to be on the bottom. So whichever of these bottom, we can do this. Steel beams. Steel beams off to the left, and will fly where he needs to go. And that one is going to be the pipe. It's not going to be hooked up, and he can go here. All right, that's done. So now we got to hook up the coal. And I'm thinking it's going to be probably right next to that. The quartz coming in. Yeah. I think we can make that happen. And then coal will go in this bad boy. Make another row here. And then we can come down. All right. That's what we're doing. We've dilly-dallied long enough. Dilly-dilly. Okay. Jesus. Can't do anything right. Like, I don't mind, like, the mistakes. It's like, why do I find them right when I think I'm done? All right. So that's coal. We just gotta stick it here. Now do we want to do the double layer, or do we want to do? We can do side by side. I think. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, eventually, I'm probably gonna make this area a garage. This whole area a garage for trucks to come in, but I don't want to mess around with trucks until I have packaged fuel. The real downside is that I need to use, this coal is being used for the plant. And so, unfortunately, this is definitely the most convenient coal to truck and to use. I mean, let's see what we got to work with, right? All right. Is there anything else over here? There's nothing. They're over there, right? And I think this is that crater that, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go over there. So I think what we need to do is we need to take advantage of the coal that was here and run it to the coal plant. And we need to reserve this one And I wish I had thought of that, obviously, before. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So that means that we've got to run 2 lines of coal. We got to run some coal from that direction to feed this half of the coal plant that is currently being fed by this. And then we got to run that coal to our plant for the steel. We're going to have to run a line here. Right, and then we'll switch over. Instead of taking it from there, we'll take it from there. So we got to run a 120 line to this point of coal. All right, I think what I'd like to do, I think that's 2 away. All right, so here's our coal, our current coal from this side. All we got to do is double this up. So where's that other coal at? Right over here. Not far. Oh, we got some friends. Well, that was a massacre. Hey, bud. 1. Mark 1. Okay. And then we're gonna do some cheese. We'll come back later. Famous last words. Look at that. Breaking the belt, but it still picks it up. Hoovering that up. Cool. I guess I'll leave it. And then this one. Okay, and now I think we can just very quickly change this out, and the coal plants won't know the difference. Just like that, baby. And then again, this is going to be relatively ugly because this is going to be our first truck route when we get our packaged fuel up and running. Okay, the race is on. This should be it, unless I've messed something up, which is very, very possible. We should be able to follow this all the way to steel beams and steel pipes in our central storage. Okay, there we go. And then that line comes through here and then is going to go up the lift here. Come on, coal. Come on, coal. There it is. We're going to head up there. We're going to head down through there. So here we go. Coal feeding. Turn on first foundry. Oh, the smoke's in the way. Good. I could have picked a better spot. Here we are. There's our first steel. Okay, so we're gonna head down. And there we go. Through there. As soon as I get steel and can build the lights that I want to build, we're gonna be redoing this subfloor down here so that we can see and get around a hell of a lot more clearly, because this is totally ridiculous. Okay, there they are. And they're stuck. Where are they stuck? They're stuck right here. Oh my gosh, it was so close. I ended it right here. Okay. All right. Got it, baby. We got it. Just gotta take this. All right. There they go. There's our line. And they're going to get fed into these constructors. 6, 3 beams, and 3 pipes. We're sitting on the beams, or the pipe side. So we should be seeing pipes out of this first one here any second. There's the pipes. There is the pipes. Now, are the beams, did I remember to hook up the beam power? Beam power, I did. Beams and pipes, headed down, and they come back up over there, hopefully, if I didn't mess their transport line up. There's the first beam right there. Now, the reason that we're sending them up here is because this line is all assemblers and manufacturers. So we're gonna need both beams and pipes to build encased beams, all that stuff. So they're gonna go directly into our subfloor, and there they go. There's the beams, and then the pipes should be heading straight down here in a second. As long as there it is, there's the pipe. Perfect. Beams are first, and they are right here. They come down, they hit here, they get merged with these other lines, and then I think the beam is being sent down this lift here into, I had to build a subfloor to the subfloor, unfortunately. Yeah. And then the pipes come in here. Yep, there they are. And then they go down there, and they also go to the subfloor. There's the pipes coming across the top. And then, did we lose the beams? Are they, they're in there. They're just short. Yep, there they go. Here's the beams. There they are. There they are. They're on this side. There's the beams, and there's the pipes. And they're headed up right next to each other. Perfect. And beams and pipes are storing. They're on this side. Where are they? Where are you boys? There they are. Do we have enough to send the... We do. Logistics Mark III. We worked hard for this one. Oh no, he's missing. He's MIA. This has been an update 8 bug. He goes missing. He comes back if you exit to main menu. All right, I think that's it. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. That is gonna do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Being able to wrap up steel in one episode frees us up to finally get some lights in our underfloor, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how much of an effect Lumen will have on our lighting plans. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If I cut out anything you wanted to see, a link to the full VOD for this episode is in the description. And if you want to watch me take 10 bees to the face in real time, look for my live streams. That's it for now. Until next time.